Hello everybody, welcome back. I got an invite to the Vermintide 2 versus closed alpha, and I will be honest, even though they made us wait forever, I'm not disappointed. People banding together as the rats against the heroes, it makes for some pretty scary moments.
Hey, here's where the action is. Is that all you've got? You must have more.
The first thing I want to cover is, so they start you in what appears to be like a cave underneath Franz Loner's keep, maybe. And not only do they give you your own little pet rat in a cage, but they give you big rats in a cage too.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
So I don't know if the hero selection is just for the closed alpha and the talents and everything, but everyone does start at level 35. You don't have any of like the DLC classes for each hero, but all their talents are unlocked, and it seems like every weapon that goes along with those extra classes actually is included in the game. But again, as you can see in the top right, it's not a representation of the finished product, so we'll see what they do with that. And the way that the matches work is you play to 36 each side. You get 16 points if everyone survives on the hero side at the end of the turn, which is pretty often. The Skaven don't win too much, but yeah, that's the general gist of it. Alright, I know everyone wants to know how the Skaven play, but let's just get the heroes out of the way first. I mean, it's pretty much the same gist as, you know, playing Vermintide 2. You're going to start in a room where you pick your hero. You kind of you have to stay that hero the entire match, so that's, you know. And you also are locked into your specialty. But you do start in a room where you can change your weapons at least, pick up a bunch of bombs and potions. So it gives you a little time to set up. And the only thing that I don't like about the heroes, especially from a Skaven point of view, is there's too much healing throughout the map. If you know, if the team of heroes is actually good, it's almost impossible to actually kill one of the heroes, which if a hero does die, there's no respawns, you can't get anyone back. But yeah, the heroes are a little overtuned. We'll talk more about, like, you know, situations where the heroes actually kind of crumble, because there are times when that happens, but overall, I mean, the heroes are pretty straightforward, just like playing Vermintide 2. Complete your objectives, get to the gate, get out, right? I do have to say that I think there might be a bug with Sienna. I don't play much Sienna, so someone tell me if I'm an idiot. But she just, like, if you're near her as a Skaven, you'll just spontaneously combust and start burning sometimes. And if you're low on health, it will kill you. And then, of course, the other great person to play that I noticed, is Corellian with her poison bow. Woo! Does that thing fuck you up bad? But overall, I mean, if you just stick together as the heroes and play as a team, it's pretty easy to win. Hold down W the entire time. Just keep clicking, swing it, shit, and yeah, you'll win. Like 9 times out of 10, the heroes have won during the beta. At least there was a couple times when the Skaven teams were just so well coordinated, and it was pretty satisfying. But overall, the heroes feel pretty overtuned compared to the Skaven. Again, I think maybe if you sat in a Discord call with some buddies and like coordinated, you would have a much higher percentage of winning as the Skaven. But, you know, maybe there's something can be done about that, because, you know, teamwork in Vermintide 2, communication, never really was a strong thing among randoms, so we'll see what they do with that. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Skaven are actually super fun to play. I actually kind of prefer them, just because, you know, we've played, for people who have played Vermintide 2, playing as the heroes, that's normal to us, right? But when in like situations like this, you know, when the match starts and you're able to ambush them, get that damage off early, and when people are actually coordinated, it's super fun. When you do end up dying, you go on like a 12-second respawn timer, 14 seconds maybe, and give it another opportunity while you're stealth, you have movement speed and stuff, spawn in. And this is what I mean where, you know, coordination really matters as the Skaven. You kind of want to talk to your teammates about, you know, who you're going to go, get a good little position set up, maybe wait for a horde or a monster to spawn in, And for instance, for like the pack master, you're gonna want to have someone as like a flamethrower or a globadier, kind of distracting the heroes. You can go and snag one. You know, you're really playing how you would expect, like when a special spawns in, how they would play. They try and ambush you. That's what you're going for here. I mean, Skaven are notorious for stealth attacks and kind of ambushing, so that's what you kind of want to play as. Now, if the rats are given an opportunity to like band together and get you in a tight space and pin you, it's tough. You know, I mean, you're still a hero, you're still pretty tanky, but damn, they actually do a lot of damage. Honestly, my favorite Skaven to play as right now is the Globadier. It's a cross between the Globadier and the Warp Fire Thrower. Both of them are super fun. Get into a good position and you can really take someone down quickly. The ones that are a little tough to play, in my opinion, are the Gunner and the Packmaster. Just because the Gunner's a little bit slow, a little bit inaccurate. You really need to, when you're gonna start shooting, you need to make sure you're in a good position with support from your teammates and you're not being focused. The Packmaster is, again, also a little bit like that. It's super loud when it's like, obviously you know what a Packmaster sounds like. Everyone hears it coming. It's pretty slow, and you really need to aim for a straggler and kind of drag them around a corner to prevent taking damage. Yeah, I do have high hopes for the game. I think it's going to be really fun. I think that once it comes out and they add more maps and more mechanics to it, I hope it will really tie together. The only things that I see that could be potential problems is like the communication between teammates. It might just become like a game where you really have to play with friends because you need that coordination. We'll see if they take that into consideration at all, but I think it could be a nice little injection of life into Vermintide 2. Might revive the game a little bit for a little bit. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully I'll see you in Vermintide versus 2, Tide Vermin versus 2, when it actually comes out. Everyone enjoy your day. I'll see you next time.